What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ryan, and you are watching the biggest nootropics channel on the planet. Check us out on the web, livecortex.com/blog. On the footer, you can search for any nootropic compound you'd like, and it will render as blog posts all of our videos that we've ever done on YouTube on the topic. Pretty awesome. Basically, like the biggest searchable database of like video content around nootropics there is. Like us on Facebook, please, because a lot of specials that we might not put on here, we put there, and we also put content on Facebook, facebook.com/CortexStacks. For powerful products, support this broadcast, here they are.
Elite level.
All right, number one, we have
products.
a pre-made nootropic stack. It is an exceptionally strong stack in the eyes of our users. I built it building a company and running a company. It basically gave me mental energy, focus, verbal fluency, motivation, productive drive for hours on end. It's a strong stack. Right now, if you use the coupon code 5, F-I-V-E, you can get a bottle of the Cortex Nootropic Stack for $28. If you need my help personally on anything related to nootropics, we have 2 consulting services. One of them is a 40-minute call with me. That's $79. Basically, we just help people figure out stacks that work well for them. The other is like for 0.1% of you. It's an ongoing 6-month consult with unlimited Skype calls where we formulate stacks for you and actually mail them to you and work with you ongoingly on brain performance and nootropics for 6 months. That's a $5,000 package again for 0.1% of you. If you're new to nootropics, we have a book that we wrote for you called Smarter, Better, Faster, or a product called the Nootropics Starter Pack, which gets you Smarter, Better, Faster, a digital book that teaches you everything, as well as a bottle of our stack Cortex. Also, want to let you guys know, this coming Friday again, if you want to sign up for the Racetam course, we're doing a live YouTube live stream Racetam course. It's going to be 50 to 80 elite level Racetam stacks that we're going to divulge out. We're going to break down each Racetam, what it stacks with, how to cycle it. It's like if you want to stop treading water on Racetams and actually get the best effects, sign up for that course. It's $50 a person. There's also going to be a 30-minute live Q&A after the course. We're talking about an hour and a half total. That's happening Friday, March 1st at 5 p.m. Eastern time. It's $50 a person. And we're looking to sign up 20 people max. So we already have most of those slots filled. So if you want to sign up, livecortex.com. The link is in the description below, or go to livecortex.com for the Racetam course this Friday. All right, so I got a bunch of questions I kind of want to just rattle off because I think that's probably where we provide the most value. And I think they're relevant to a lot of people. I mean, they're going to be relevant to people in general, especially the last question, which has to do with theanine, taking away from the stimulant nature of Racetams and kind of how to fix it. The first question, though, is Ryan, basically the guy wrote an email. He was like, hey, Ryan, I've been taking PRL 853. It's a research chemical that improves memory, working memory. And I've been taking it a lot, and it seems to be the only nootropic compound that works for me. Now, he didn't really lay out what else he's been taking, so I doubt that he's taken everything in the right combinations to get the best effects, and I'm going to give you a little bit of advice on that. His big question is, can I take it every day? Obviously, you guys know my answer to that, and if you don't, it's no. You shouldn't take any nootropic compound every day. You just don't want to create tolerance like that, nor do you want to create downregulation, nor do you want to create side effects, and that is the fastest way to do that. You have to cycle the stuff. You know, if you want any shot at taking nootropics for a long period of time, like over a decade or more, you have to cycle appropriately. So max, I'd take PRL 853 like 3 times a week and then cycle off of it the other 4 days. But if you're figuring that this is the only thing that works for you, then you really have to look at other compounds with similar mechanisms. You got to look at Noopept. You know, I would try taking a Noopept dose of like 7 or 8 milligrams, stack it with 80 milligrams of CDP choline, and then add a stimulant like theacrine and 100 milligrams there. I bet you'll get pretty comparable results with that stack. Okay, so you kind of have to know like what are the things to stack it with. You could also try a regular dose of oxiracetam and then a half dose of aniracetam with a choline source to mimic the effects of PRL 853. So a gram of oxiracetam, 500 milligrams of aniracetam, and 100 milligrams of alpha GPC. You'd want alpha GPC in this case to facilitate memory because it does so, in my opinion, more than CDP choline, which is a lot more stimulant-like and motivating. Okay, so those are some options you can take to reach that same goal. And again, it's all about toggling between available stacks that you have over the course of a week or a month. Question number 2, basically a guy wrote an email saying triacetyluridine is like modafinil to him. Should I be worried? He basically goes on to say I love it so much and it's like modafinil. Should I be concerned about it if I take it, pretty consistently? Are the effects going to stop working? Should I be concerned this is working so well? Is this just a honeymoon period he actually put in the email? The answer is, well, I mean, if you continue to take it consistently, yes, it sort of is a honeymoon period. But you could extend that honeymoon period through the duration of your lifetime taking triacetyluridine if you just take it less. So again, I mean, coming back to cycling, my advice on that is like, take it in your dose. He's taking 80 milligrams, which is a perfect dose for triacetyluridine, but do that 2 or 3 times a week. And then if you need to, what you should do is you should bring in regular uridine monophosphate for 2 other days when you're not taking that. 150 milligrams of uridine monophosphate is right around 75-80 milligrams of triacetyluridine. Triacetyluridine is dopamine receptor density acetylcholine modulating, basically uridine monophosphate analog, but it's potent. It's basically a little more bioavailable, and you need to take less of it. That's what I would do. But then you have to also think about, I mean, there are many stacks that you can take that mimic the effect of modafinil. First of all, you could take modafinil on some of those other days. I mean, that's what I would do. Take something like 100 milligrams of modafinil. If you need the memory that triacetyluridine brings in, which it does, then take like 400 or 500 milligrams of Racetams and then bring a choline source in with it, and you'll be squared away and good to go. But yeah, I know triacetyluridine is like modafinil. I know. I love the stuff. I mean, trust me, I get it, and I know it's alluring to want to take it every day, but you shouldn't. And no, I don't think you should be worried about it. It's a relatively safe compound. I never heard any kind of, wacky stuff from it. I've taken it on and off for probably about 4 years. Number 3, theanine takes away from my Racetam stimulation, but helps with anxiety. So you got a guy who takes nootropics, and some of the stimulant Racetams that he takes by themselves make him a little anxious. He said he's edgy, he's like mean to his girlfriend. He kind of doesn't feel good, and he has an unsettling feeling, almost like when you drink like three Monster drinks or something, which I don't suggest. Bringing in L-theanine to the Racetam stacks actually takes the anxiety away, but then takes the stimulation of the Racetams down. And I would first say that, look, I mean, that's okay. If you're looking for something stimulant-like, if you're looking for a stimulant effect, but that shouldn't add to the anxiety factor in that particular stack, like a Racetam stack with theanine, then bring in theacrine. Don't bring in high-dose caffeine, because that'll bring jitters. Bring in theacrine. That stuff is known not to produce the same kind of jittery monster energy-like feeling as like high-dose caffeine would. But you have to understand, it's all about trading off. If you want the stimulant thing, maybe take low-dose modafinil or theacrine, and you'll be good. But keep the theanine in there, because in my opinion, it's too much of a trade-off of feeling good just to have performance and stimulant benefits. I've gone down that route before, where I've just taken hardcore stimulant nootropic compounds, and then I got the performance benefits and I got the stimulant nature, but I just didn't feel good. And then it kind of negates the purpose. Like, I really don't want to do a whole lot of work. I might reluctantly do it. My brain kind of is just working on autopilot, but it's not enjoyable whatsoever. So it's totally okay that you're taking the theanine. Yes, it'll take away from the stimulation. Add some theacrine or low-dose modafinil to bring more of that stimulant capacity in there, and I think you should be good to go. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Remember the Cortex stack right now. We'll run through the specials quick. It's $28 for it's being called the only pre-made stack that works. Just use the coupon code 5, F-I-V-E, at livecortex.com, and you can get a powerful bottle of the elite level nootropic stack Cortex. If you need my help personally, we've got 2 consulting services. One of them is a $79 consult. It's a 40-minute call with me on nootropics. The other one's again, for like 0.1% of you guys, it's a 6-month consult on working on brain performance and nootropics, where we formulate stacks for you and actually mail them to you. It's $5,000, mostly for executives and business people. If you're new to nootropics, 2 products, either Smarter, Better, Faster, which is a digital book that teaches you everything and is downloadable, or the Nootropics Starter Pack, which gets you Smarter, Better, Faster, plus a bottle of Cortex. And remember, the live course on Racetams, which we're going to be doing like these live courses pretty frequently moving forward, that's happening Friday, March 1st at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. It is a live private YouTube link with a stream of me giving a Racetam course on every Racetam there is, plus elite level stacks on those Racetams. There's also going to be a 30-minute Q&A thereafter, where you can basically ask me any question you want. It's almost like a personalized one-on-one consult where I'll give you stacks, answer questions, answer all your deepest desires. That's pretty good considering like our consult is $79. This thing is only $50. So we got a couple slots left. We got 10 to 20 slots left coming up this Friday. So sign up at livecortex.com. Just go to livecortex.com to sign up for this week's Racetam course. Super value, and it's going to be awesome. I totally hope you're there. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you next time. My name is Ryan Michael Ballo. For 6 years, my sole mission has been to improve the performance of my brain. This is why I created Cortex. My mission was to build a nootropic stack that gave me extreme focus, powerful motivation, and a heightened cognitive state. And after years of experimentation and a comprehensive beta testing protocol, and putting together the most powerful nootropic compounds on the planet, I found what I was looking for.